Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba. So, I mean, I guess we should talk about the Olympics. I don't know.
Olympics sounds good. The U.S. again wins the medal count. As always. We're going to touch on some moments that happened in Tokyo over the last couple of weeks. We're going to start with Allyson Felix. Right now, she's the most decorated American track and field athlete of all time. She was tied with Carl Lewis, but she won another gold. She's been in 5 Olympic Games, 11 total medals, with 5 of those being gold. And the first medal she ever got was a silver in the 200 meters in the 2004 Games in Athens. She won silver again in 2008 in that same race, but was part of the relay team that took gold in the same year in Beijing. An amazing career. Next, we want to touch on gymnastics. You know, I used to do gymnastics.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I did.
I don't believe it.
I got a few moves.
All right, let's see it.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
She just shrunk 5 inches.
First rule of gymnastics, you can't do it with shoes on. I don't know if the mic pack is going to...
Let's see it.
I don't know if they caught that in the camera.
And we'll see. There you go. Hey! Perfect 10.
That was rough. I mean, back to Olympics. Speaking of Suni Lee.
Not speaking of Suni Lee.
Speaking of the Olympics, Suni Lee. You know, speaking of.
Yeah.
We were talking of the Olympics.
The Olympics. Suni Lee.
Suni Lee.
Suni Lee took gold
in the all-around event. Go you, Suni Lee. USA has won the women's all-around in the last 5 Olympic Games. Now, I know there were some differing opinions on Simone Biles. You got to give her props for putting her mental health first. Huge support of that. You got to do what you got to do to show up for yourself before you can show up for your entire country.
Exactly. And she did a great job.
But
being there for her teammates, they were still able to win silver in the women's team event, which was amazing.
Yeah.
So,
go everybody on that team because all of you made it happen.
And it was great. Everyone on that team took home a medal. So the 4 girls, they got the silver in the women's team event. Michaela Skinner took home silver
took home silver on the women's vault. That's right, because she was not even going to be in it.
And then Jade Carey took home gold on the women's floor exercise.
Carey. Wow.
So all 6 girls going home with a medal.
That's beautiful. All right, now we're moving to swimming. Caeleb Dressel took home 5 golds. Katie Ledecky took home 2 golds. And Bobby Fink took home 2 golds. Wow. But we have to talk about Lydia Jacoby. She is the 17-year-old who won gold in the 100-meter breaststroke. She is the first swimmer from Alaska to ever qualify in the Olympics. Wow. And a funny little tidbit. Okay.
In the entire state of Alaska, there's only one 50-meter pool, which is about 120 miles from where she lives.
Oh my gosh, it's like 2 hours away.
Her school only has a 25-meter pool.
Oh, wow.
So that's what she swims on. So 150-meter pool, comes out, 17-year-old, wins gold. It was a great race.
Wow. No excuses right there. That's what that means. There's no excuses. That's amazing. She's 17? Holy crap.
17. She'll be swimming for another probably 3 Olympics. So got to keep an eye out for her.
Another person we're going to talk about is not a U.S. athlete, but we got to show some cred where cred's due, right? Sifan Hassan is a long-distance runner from the Netherlands. She fell in the last lap of the 1,500-meter heat and came back to pass all the other runners to win that heat. She fell down and got back up and then won. In the finals of the 1,500 meters, she won bronze. She ended up winning gold in the 5,000 meter and the 10,000 meter. She's also the first Dutch woman to ever medal in a long-distance race. Woo! And she got 2 golds and a bronze. Damn. Anastasia Zolotic won USA's first ever gold medal in Taekwondo. US took gold in both men's and women's golf. Xander Schauffele won for the men's, and Nelly Korda won for the women's. Men's and women's both won basketball as well. Okay, Sue Bird now has 5 Olympic golds. Kevin Durant may now be considered the best men's Olympian in basketball. He's one of 2 players with 3 golds, with the other being Carmelo Anthony. And now he is a leading scorer in Olympic history after passing Carmelo. April Ross and Alex Kleinman took gold in beach volleyball.
And got a shout out and point of the hat, Mizuno. April Ross is a Mizuno athlete. She's now won bronze, silver, and gold.
Yeah, and she's got a great clothing line with Mizuno.
She does have a great clothing line.
Super cute clothes.
Now, Mary, there was a lot of Mizuno in the Olympics. I don't know if you noticed that, but...
I did, yeah. I saw a lot of run birds in the Olympics. So besides all those events we mentioned, the U.S. also won skeet shooting, surfing, discus, pole vault, shot put, water polo. I mean, so many golds, we can't keep up. Next time you hear from us on the Olympics is going to be in 2024. So soon. They're being held in Paris.
Breakdancing will be an event in Paris. So
breakdancing is going to be an event in Paris. You know what? I don't care who you are. Breakdancing is hard.
We got to get started on that. I think,
did not used to do that.
You want to do tandem breakdancing?
There's tandem breakdancing?
I'm not sure if there is, but we could do it.
I don't know if it'd be tandem.
We'll get a crew, as they call it, and we'll start breakdancing
Behind the
a
mic
little bit.
breakdancing crew starts right now. Overall, the U.S. crushed the Olympics, but the Olympics wouldn't be the Olympics without the rest of all the countries in the world that participated, and it was quite an Olympic year. Looking forward to the next one. That does it for us today on Behind the Mic. Thank you so much for joining us. If you like what you see, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and share. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and we'll see you next time.